Okay, as you can see, this is administration office for this organization. So you can see this is a chair for the administration manager, and here in administration office we carry out all paperwork for the employees and all paperwork of all activities going on in the workshop. So you can see this is a chair table for the administration manager. I sit here where I carry out all my activities. I have 4 administration assistants who are helping me in various activities. Okay, I have delegated different departments within admin office. We have storeroom. We have 2 files for all employees. They should be updated all the time whenever things happen, whenever there's any change. So those one admin guy work on administration office as a working on files, and also storeroom issuing materials, updating materials every day. Then I check at the end of the day. So you can see this is my table, and then we have files where we can see they're labeled, they are arranged and then numbered for easier filing. So this one helps us to make sure filing is done properly. The filing is done in the required manner, and then according to the company policy and the procedure. You can see, we can move closer and you can see one file whereby the how it's supposed to be labeled. So in your organization also, you are supposed to make sure all these are implemented in your organization to make sure there is the office is neat and clean and very clear, that whenever you need a document, even if you are new, you want to check on something, it's easier for you to retrieve the information. So these are administration files where we file job cards. Okay, we have water dispenser. This one is also part of the administration, so you can see how it is arranged. It is very important. So I have administration assistant. You can see there tables there, like now this guy here. He carry on our inventory in the storeroom. Helps me on the system human resource management when maybe I'm busy checking other things. So he used this computer as he executes his assignment, daily assignment. So we have also this area here, calculator and for finances. You can see how the copier is set. Those are the things we are supposed to be arranged so that there is organized office, there is easier movement of information, so that we can be able to work and create a very good environment. So just want to go around, and then you can see how the boards or walls are arranged in administration office. Information is supposed to be on the board, especially in a busy or in a serious organization. There should be information on the board. So as you can see from a distance, we have organizational charts, we have general information board. To talk more about the organizational chart, this is where all employees are, the photos of all employees are, and the names and the departments they are working. So this one helps us to know how many employees we have, how many in which every department, how many we need. Whenever there's a terminated guy, you can easily know. This one helps us in planning, because as you can see, this is organizational charts. It helps us to know how many we are supposed to have also, and then whenever there's someone is terminated, we just fix a blank picture so that it shows. Like now you can see example there that it shows that's a vacant. So whenever anybody can come, even if it's a top manager from the office, you can say we need an employee here. So it's easier, it reminds us that we need or we are short of an employee, or it helps us whenever someone drops a CV that we can add him or we cannot. So that's why we have all this organizational chart for easy administration, for easy message sending message. Okay, now we can move to close to general information board. On general information board, this is where we have monthly reports, we have memos, organizational employee details, we have vacational planner, we have guard schedule. All this information is supposed to be on the board for planning, for easier contacting people, especially like now memo helps us to remind us that we need to do this, or the memo speak about something, so it's easier to remember, or it helps us to bring out a message, or maybe the latest updated policy of the company. We have on this one general information board, we have medical and dental facilities. This is where we have contacts for the hospitals, contact for the like now fire rescue. All these people, we need to have the contacts in the office in case of anything. Let us always be prepared for anything, even if we work, which office we are, which building we are. In this world there's no place which is safe, so we need to have this contact in case of anything. In case of an attack, we are able to communicate so fast. We have emergency contact numbers. This is where you are supposed to have numbers of the security managers, commanders, or the near police station, where you can easily call them in case there is something wrong somewhere. You have employee details. It's details, contacts of their contact number in case they are absent, in case someone has a problem, so you can easily contact them and know where someone is, instead of asking around, going around. So every employee is supposed to give you a number, and then the number should be on the board, so that whenever it's maybe he might be absent 3 times and we don't know where he is, so we call this number to know where this guy is, or this employee is. Maybe he has a problem and he needs some help, and then yeah, so that's why it's very, very important. We have vacation planner. This is a plan for all the employees, their vacation schedule, so that you can easily remind you when is their vacation starting, for easier planning. So that's what we call general information board, which has the information, and the more with it's small information we're supposed to put on general information board depending on your company. So we can see we have organization, companies, offices are supposed also to have health and safety plans. We have health and safety plans board. This is our health and safety plan. We have health and safety plan, hazmat plan, and quality control plan. We have emergency exits, and then training log. Training log is for all employees. They are supposed to get a basic training courses like health and safety. Every employee who joins an organization, whenever he came from, he never received any training like now safety, is supposed to undergo this training. Make sure your employees they have safety certificates, because it's very important whenever they are working, so that they will avoid accident. They know how to handle equipment, liquids, acids, so that to avoid any accidents which may cost us a lot. So I will, whenever if I get an opportunity to work on you, or to help you guys to implement all these things, then I will speak more about it, and then I implement. So next we have, if you can see here, we have files cabinets for all employees, international and local employees. I have 91 employees, and then 7 international guys. So every time I'm updating their files, 21 files, 21 files, we call it 21 files, but they are files for employees. So in these files, they are supposed to be logged safely, because they contain confidential documents for employees. So as you can see, the indexes is how they are supposed to be filed, how their documents are supposed to be in order. They're supposed to be logged all the time, then to make sure all information details of all employees are only accessed with the authorized person. So what I do here, I make sure the files are updated every time, every month, they are supposed to be updated. Things change every time. So like now, to open inside here, you can see how we are supposed to have them. You see, these are files for all employees. I have 91 employees, locals, then 7 international. So these are their files. They're supposed to be filed in they're supposed to be in a special file, properly labeled, arranged according to departments. So it's not something easier, but when you start updating every time you update these things, they become very easier. They they make your work easier. So they, at the end of the day, they give the information is on the board. Everybody, you have these documents, you know where he is, who he is. So it's good to understand your employees more. There also, these files contain so many documents. We have contractual documents, we have employee information documents, we have compliance documents, we have leave performance records, and then medical records for all employees. These are the documents which are supposed to be on personnel employees. It's very important for a serious organization to have all this. Okay, the next thing I'll talk about is, you can see we have key monitoring box, or key box for the companies. All keys to everywhere in the organization, they're supposed to be to have a box where it is restored, and then if you can see here, there's the labels, so that you can know which key is in which number, so that for easy accessing or getting the keys. And after that, they're supposed to have we are supposed to have a monitoring sheet where, but someone, when it comes for a key or takes a key, supposed to be written down, so that we know who has which key, and which key from which key. And when it stands back, then you can say you return in, so that you can know where the key for. Maybe let's say, like now we have storeroom key. So whenever assistant is taking the key, is supposed to write it down here, so that whenever I'm looking for it, if I don't find it, I check on the key monitoring sheet, so that for easy to make sure our work easy. So this administration office. So to summarize, I have 91 employees, then here in 91 employees, I do administration, finance, and human resource work or activities. Then we do I help our employees to make sure they are well, their discrepancies are solved, their problems are solved, to make sure they are comfortable in the organization. So I just want to take you to the storeroom, and then see how we are supposed to have our storeroom arranged, and then everything is supposed to be organized in the storeroom. And whenever we have materials, whatever we have materials, we should have somewhere we are monitoring about the materials. So you can see this administration office is big. In general, the office is big because it's handling so many things. I'm in charge of the office, so it has given me a lot of experience to work in the world with international organizations. I have learned a lot. The 2 years I've been here, and then I'm very happy. I enjoy working with this company, because it has given me experience I need. Having been heading these departments for 3 years, and then there are 91 employees, they need vacation, they need clothes, they need their they have their own problems, they need salary increment, they need a lot of things. So you can see how at the end of the day you have a lot to do. So next is just want to go to the storeroom, and then see what happens in the storeroom, how we are supposed to arrange our storeroom, what's supposed to be done in the storeroom. Okay, so this is outside the organization. You can see there's fire extinguisher outside here, then there's some labels here, and then you can see this is because we have so many employees, all of them are not allowed to come inside the organization or the office, so we handle their transactions here. You can see labels are on the wall, so information is supposed to be on the wall. So next thing is you can see there's some labels on the board. So these are the things we are supposed to implement in our organization. So I have started to help organization to help organization to implement all these things. This is admin storeroom. You can see this is storeroom. We have cartridges, toners, and we have table napkins. Actually, I can say stationery and cleaning materials. Stationery and cleaning materials. So they're supposed to be arranged, organized. Every time you issue something, you write it down. At the end of the day, you issue from the system to make sure you monitoring the movement of materials for your reports on 15th, for your reports on 30th of every month, 15th and 30th. We submit reports 15th and 30th to make our work easy, so that we cannot forget most of the things. So what is supposed to be done in the storeroom? The stores room is supposed to be labeled and then organized, arranged. So you can see, like now you can see here there's a label here, binder clips, or there's another one here called staples. So we know where these are staples. Even if you are new, you don't know what is staples. If I send you to the storeroom, go and get for me one staple or post and notepad, you can easily come and pick this one. This is how they are supposed to be labeled, and then standard labels, standard labels. So these are the things which are supposed to be implemented. So in case you need these things to be implemented on your organization, you can let me know. You can contact me. So for I have a lot to tell, I have a lot to put across, but for now just want to stop it here. Then in case you have something you need your organization also to have all these things, in case you need your organization to implement all this, I help a lot I have done a lot for other organizations. So I just want to thank you so much for this time, for listening to me. My name is Amos, the administration manager of this site. I can say GMM, that's Government Management Maintenance. So I feel good when I help organization. I feel good when I work with employees, when the employees are comfortable working with the organization. Thank you so much for listening to me. Hope to work together in the future and uh, change 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 our environment and change the way things are done, so that we make sure we are moving to the right direction. Once again, thank you so much. Please, but make sure feel wish you a very good time as you are working towards improving your organization in all areas. Thank you very much.